guys out there.
President Trump, First Lady Melania Trump in attendance.
As you can see,
Vice President Vance, Secretary Hegseth. Millions of pounds of military hardware rolled down the U.S. Capitol streets.
I'm looking at the news right now.
This is the largest military parade the city has seen in decades. And there's their closing slate.
Military parade is today. Shout out to everybody, even the disqualified.
Historian James Robinault. He's
we
been
was talking about that.
We was
talking about that earlier.
James, you and I discussed the idea of doing this interview after the parade. You and I have been discussing this for weeks at this point, and I know you researched the history of the Army in preparation for today's segment. Did anything stick with you during your readings? Let's talk a little bit about the Army.
Just going to app
after all.
Yeah, you know, we'll talk about why
they just go on the app to go on the app.
Event, but I think most people deeply admire.
But what's going to happen is
in the Army, and the one thing I'll say, Austin, is that
only a few people gonna come out on top.
All the testimonials that they played of different people talking about it.
That's not
a lot
playing.
of them talked about their family being in the Army for generations. And I think to a lot of people, the Army is like family. So this is very much a birthday party and a family type event for many people. It is for me too. My ancestors were in the Continental Army. And then I had two great-grandfathers who fought in the Civil War for Ohio Volunteer Infantries. One of them was Timothy Patrick Kelly, who was an Irish immigrant who came over because of the famine and then enlisted. And then my mom and my dad were both in the military in World War II. My dad was in the U.S. Airborne, very much a band of brothers kind of guy. His group came in to Europe right after the Battle of the Bulge. And my mom was a Navy Wave who went to help with the Navy administration. So this stuff, I think, we can talk about the reasons people are conflicted about this particular event. But the Army itself, I think there's pretty universal admiration, and it's also so interesting to me that this feels like so many people talk about their family being involved in the military.
This is gonna be my new platform. I'm also gonna be going live on Kick, so check me out. I'm gonna put different.
Do you think there's lots of young people who are learning that back today?
Oh,
I will try to
undoubtedly. I think there are a lot of older
subscribe me on Twitter,
who don't know
subscribe me on YouTube, subscribe me on
which was pointed out as in one of these
Twitch,
videos that they showed.
Subscribe me on Beagle, subscribe me on
the history of the Army and of its sacrifices and its troubles
hit the
and
Cash App,
everything that it went through in our country's history to get us to where we are now. But I think that most people still instinctively have this admiration for people who have served and who, take on our adversaries and keep us free. I think people feel about that, but they really need to understand
on this platform I had
what the Army, where it came from,
250,000
where
likes.
it went through, what it went through, and what got us to today.
Shout out to y'all out
there. So you no doubt saw many of the images that we've been showing
I'll
for the past few hours.
I'll be versing some people out there doing random
Army members marching
just
down the
going
streets.
random, going live. Shout out to y'all.
Not an impossible, but
looking at the
lots of
news.
military hardware, including images like this.
What up?
You mentioned why there's
that military parade is looking crazy.
James,
they out there.
Yeah, so I think
what's going on, Robert?
Are uncomfortable with the fact
doing watching right now Kimbo Slice versus
yeah, I'm doing a lot of streaming tonight, man. Looking at the news. They was doing a parade out there in the rain.
We had military forces.
Everything
wild, man. I try not to watch that news now. It just gets me depressed,
Well, I'm so glad that everybody was having a good time, because that's what it's really about. It's about everybody having a good time
today
just,
about that. And
you
so
know,
that begins to obscure
doing the damn thing, you know?
the anniversary
Even
celebration here, which is an important anniversary.
Even our fans.
Maybe it would have been better to have it on the 4th of July or...
Our fans is tuning into us, and they actually love us, Robert. You know that?
There's definitely fans on this app.
Tanks.
Yeah, everywhere. We got fans on this app. We go to another app. They just love us everywhere we go. We like celebrities now.
And well, because they don't want you to have that think that's against them.
Have we seen anything?
Right. I'm trying to tell you. You know, a lot of people have been tuning in. They just tuning in. They're pouring in from all. They're coming from everywhere, man.
In some inaugurations, we can talk about that.
Yeah, man. That's why I don't trust anyone who messages me.
Y'all gotta turn that down. Turn that down a little bit.
The granddaddy of them all is the
That shit is loud.
after the Civil War.
Sorry about that.
Which was
Wow.
2 days.
I'm gonna give you a favor, man, because you know exactly what's going on in this fucking crazy ass app.
The president.
Right. I'm only having some water, man. I love water, man.
Sat with him, and
Yes, you should.
In a minute, I'm gonna be taking some coffee in probably about like 2-3 hours. I'm gonna just get a big mug of that Bustelo. Man, my eyes is gonna be. That's that Mexican dry.
Oh yeah, I'm Boricua, but I quit cigarettes, vape, weed, October. Same with coffee. Coffee last year too.
Let me tell you, Robert, I did the same thing. I had to give it up, man.
Yeah.
I just had to give it up.
Tell you what, man, I'm pressed, don't get me wrong, but my sleep has been better.
Right.
My life has been better.
Right.
But yo, I got you favorite, man. Spread that knowledge, spread that positivity. This app deserves it, man. And yo, love the chain, man. Love the vibe. Seems super chill, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, we're gonna get back up. We're gonna make it, you know, we're gonna keep climbing this streaming ladder, man. Keep going. Yeah, so there's a lot of people out there doing their thing, and you know, we're giving them a lot of positivity, a lot of hope, you know, because people need hope. You gotta keep your faith, you know. Some people get misguided and they go the wrong way. On this channel, it's about embracing each other, keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Because not a lot of people keep it real, you know. Send me some hearts right now. Press that screen. Press the screen. All you gotta do is press the screen. You know, I never asked. As long as I've been, okay, I didn't been on this app. Wait, what year is it? I ain't been on this app in 3 years. Let me open it for my fans. Let me open it.
But I want some. Yeah. Let me eat it for your fans. Bro, can y'all move on?
Y'all can't do this while I'm doing this.
I'm asking for something. They come in here for no reason. Like, ain't nobody want to see no pack of cookies.
Back in the days. Give me a minute with this.
I'm hungry.
Everybody from back in the days, who remembers this? Do y'all remember? See, there was the butter crunch, right? There was the chocolate fudge one that's in the blue pack. And then there was the, I think it was Butter Crunch. The Butter Crunch was the yellow bag. But what a lot of people never got to see is the peanut butter one. And these are so soft. These are so soft.
Why was you eating it?
These are soft. Right. Yo, could you give him a piece? Do something. Because they good. I would ask for some milk, but I want some water.
I'm gonna get a piece because Queen was just giving me a little piece.
Yeah, over it, like. Yeah, so shout out to the fans out there. See, I'm gonna get creative. I didn't want to do this.
Oh.
I'm gonna put some. Cause it was just sitting there, so I said, you know what? It's like a cookie pancake.
But that's like diabetes.
What? This? I only put a tap.
Oh, but if you put a lot. Here, it's a chocolate chip. Yeah, that's a chocolate chip.
Could you get me some water, please? Yeah.
You not getting no more cookies.
Shout out to the fans out there. So, on my channel, you're going to hear a lot of noise. Good noise, though. You're going to hear some gaming. You're going to hear some music. You're going to hear music from TikTok. You're going to hear everything. So, what I'm gonna be doing soon is also, I don't want to do it, but I think I'm gonna get into some dancing. Y'all gotta let me know about that. You know, I want you to like, subscribe, share, comment. It's gonna be crazy. So I'm gonna tune into another my other live, I had one person on my live. So now on this live, you're gonna get a dose of many different people from all over the world. Shout out to Electric right now. He's doing his thing. He's on another part of the world. You know, everybody is eating good. They're drinking water. And it's about health. My channel is about healthy minds, healthy people, and passing on wonderful knowledge. You know, because, you know, life is short and it's all about not being disqualified. You don't wanna disqualify yourself from the meaning of love, the meaning of generosity. You know, this social media thing is very powerful, right? And sometimes in people's minds, they can't take it. You know, they want to be on the app. But a lot of people don't want the attention that it has. The tools, the basic tools of life sometimes, you know. I don't like it. It's my job. A lot of people have a job that they don't like. Can I get something to drink, please? I don't drink juice. My fans don't drink juice. They drink water.
Okay,
whoever
drinks juice.
What's going on? What's the other selection?
Water, your favorite, as you claim.
According to my calculations, water is actually trash because it don't taste like nothing.
Water is actually trash.
It's not supposed to taste like
okay. So we got a lot of, you know, people that don't believe water is good. Not knowing water is the way of the world. I really hope this is cold.
Is it cold or what?
No, it's not. Do they got ice? They got ice?
Oh, yeah.
Here. Shout out to all the people out there that's drinking water right now.
Ice? Dad, I forgot.
Do not touch my water, please.
Let me tell you what the teacher said.
Come on, man. Not right now. I'm doing stuff.
What the teacher say?
Yeah. So shout out to the fans out there. Water is, you know, one of the best things right now that, you know, people should actually get some water right now. Get some nice cold water, and you know.
Just imagine you were in the Bahamas.
Yeah. So another thing is,
why you keep getting up?
remember this. Who remembers poly? I think, what is this? This is like polyester cheese or something. I don't know. But everything is good. It's about staying focused, staying positive. I got a lot of fans out there, so I want y'all to tune into my live. Tune into my podcast on. I'm gonna let you know right now. Let me type it in for y'all.
Look at this girl. She used all of her blood to draw a heart and gave that heart to her best friend because she loves her friend.
Like and subscribe on YouTube, Billions Entertainment, right now. Go there right now. Can I follow people? I think I'm gonna end up following some people on here now. I hope y'all good people out there that are tuning in. Well, since I got I got people in the room right now. Earlier I had 555 people viewing the page, so it was a wonderful thing. We was talking about a whole bunch of stuff, a lot of stuff. And now I'm on a different channel. I'm gonna be hooking that up tonight, this morning, wherever you're at in the world. And you know, and everybody's gonna stay tuned in. I really want y'all to tap that screen. That's what I'm not understanding. Y'all gotta tap the screen. Tap the screen. Tap, 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 tap. You see it right here? I'm tapping it for you. Tap the hearts, tap the hearts, tap, 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 tap. Tap the hearts, tap the hearts, tap, 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 tap. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's a little sense of humor thing. I got people calling me up. They actually want me on Call of Duty right now. I'm telling them, yo, I got fans that love me. And they're tuning in. Okay, so last night I was in the studio. I know y'all seen that vlog. I was super tired. I was tired. I was celebrating. Took a little sip. I said to myself, this is crazy. I didn't live like that in a minute making an album. The only time was I drinking through the album? No, because the label, they didn't want me to drink at all. You know, making any kind of song. They didn't want that. So this album 3 is a totally song that's not going, album that's not going into like real bad parenting, you know, people leaving, you know. It's not. It was about I'm trying to tell you. I was trying to actually listen to that music, like where it came from. Like I'm going like this, man. Then I had to realize that is one of the most influential artists of this time. And I'm actually proud of him too. I'm actually really proud of him because you gotta go follow your dreams. You gotta know what you want, why you want it, how long it's gonna take you to get there if you're serious. So, shout out to everybody tuning in. And listen, last night I was beat. I felt like a zombie. Because it was like, yo. It was like, yo, it was a lot of nonsense going on. Like, people fighting over there, people fighting over there. I had to get up out of there. You know, that studio downtown was dangerous. Like, everybody in there was under the influence. I can't tell you what kind of celebrity I seen down there, but she was down there. And I said, we didn't hear from her in years. You still partying? Hiding? Like, that shit was crazy. She was like this. What? It's all good. When I went to the studio to finish up Nectar to Honey. Hey, what's going on, y'all? When I went in the studio to try to finish Nectar to Honey, let me tell you, the craziest shit happened. The craziest shit happened. Like, I got into a brawl. I got into a scuffle. And it was actually a funny one, too, because I'm like, oh, goodness. Wow. This is what people come outside for on a late night. When they get late, that's when all the drama and the confusion and the chaos just hits the streets. So I said to myself, hold on, y'all want to see another battle? Hold on, because let me follow everybody. What's up, S? They got some. Okay, somebody's blocked on here. Okay. Shout out everybody that's tuning in. What's going on? Kneecap, I didn't forget about you. Yeah, so it was crazy. So wait a second. Let me go back to this. This is my podcast, Jermin Costor podcast. The one before this, I went 3 hours, going on 4 hours. Great experience. Shout out to the fans that's liking and subscribing on my YouTube. This will be another 3 to 4 hours. Y'all will be hanging out with me, and I will be entertaining y'all, letting you know some stories, this and that, and listen to the music in the background and stuff like that. So, oh yeah, and I'm tired, so you gotta mind me. So I'm in the reason why I left the club, because I wasn't really supposed to be there. I was testing out these new records I did, and I said, I was kind of iffy about putting the music out, but I had to go and test it out at the club to see who's gonna like it, what's gonna happen, and stuff like that. So in the midst of that, I got into a brawl outside. We got into a cold scuffle, right? It was kind of cool because after that we just went our separate ways, and that was it. We cursed each other out and we just left. So, oh yeah, don't try that at home or in the streets or wherever you at, because that shit don't happen for everybody. We had a mutual understanding and boxed it out, and we left. I went my way and he went his way. I went straight to the studio because I said I need to let off all this anger I'm feeling anyway. Not anger, but it was like what the fuck? You can't have a good time anymore? Motherfuckers want to get serious and personal and stuff like that. I don't really care, but hey. So I went to go get me a small bottle of Hennessy. And I just hit the studio. I recorded like 3 songs. Then I jumped on my writer's podcast. I think I was out of it. I was in and out of it. I didn't speak about it. I didn't speak about it because it was like, it wasn't that important. You know, that fight wasn't really that important. Shout out to South Florida Club. And let me tell you, I don't be fighting. Like, yo, at some point, listen, for all the grown guys out there, at some point, people ain't fighting. And I'm saying that in a positive way. Now, in a negative way, you know people ain't fighting. They trying to grab a bottle. They trying to do all kind of stupid stuff. So I just went in there and I went to record about 3 songs after that whole craziness. You know, a lot of people can't do that because they just don't do stuff like that. If I decide to take a nap on my live, you gotta remember, it's late. I am trying for you guys out there to keep me company. And I tell you. So we wrapped up that project on the 13th, right? Is it that? So now, guess what? Where was I? Yeah, I recorded that new album, and I tell you, I was nervous recording that album. Even though I got into that scuffle and stuff, I did not write or say one line of what just happened about an hour before I even said, let me go to the studio. So I go to the studio, knock out some stuff. And then after that, I just looked up like, that's, you know, and that's cool with me because I don't let stuff like that bother me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my fans out there, everybody tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, comment. I wish I could get, can I pin this? I don't know, but listen. Well, what we're gonna do is, okay, yeah, subscribe on YouTube, Billions Entertainment. Go check it out right now. You're on my podcast, okay? A writer's podcast. I don't know what we're gonna name this, but everybody tuning in right now. Shout out to Mr. B and Old Ghost Lady, which is cool names. We dealing with cool people, cool names, cool vibes.
No, move more.
The album out. Well, it's only out in Japan right now, so if I don't see it in 48 hours, I'll be calling up the that's why I'll be promoting something new. It's gonna be exciting. This new album is gonna be exciting. sounds wonderful. Sounds wonderful. There's a lot going on in the gaming world right now. So I like everybody to subscribe me on Twitch, subscribe me on YouTube with authenticity is actually winning. If you're not authentic, you're going down. Wait, I said it wrong. Because I just realized that we are not upside down.
No, do my hair ass.
So bored. Through that. Wait, is that real gold? That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, and now it's mine. Whoa, hold up. What's happening?
It's crazy. I actually got to turn that project in. I turned it in, but guess what? They said that artwork cover. They really love that record. That's what they play the most in the court. And I'd be like, yo, I don't even go to court. I just go there to see what's going on with other people when they get jammed up. But I have my fair share of running with the law. Whew. Shout out to the fans out there. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Yeah.
Wait a
A lot of people don't know. I'm actually producing every song on the album. You gotta mind me, sometimes I be falling asleep because I'm just tired right now. It's about that time, so I'm just trying to stay up with y'all on live and, you know, probably play a little couple battles. We're gonna go into this battle right now. Y'all wanna see me go into a battle? Not necessarily a battle, it's just I ain't gonna lie. I want y'all to wait. What's going on with my phone? You know, there's a lot of things going on.
I met the Joker of Kick today.
Oh, wow.
He was very mad because he said, I'm the Joker of Kick. And I said, no, you're not. I'm not the Joker. You're not the Joker. The Joker is a fucking character, a fictional character. He said, no, I'm the Joker. I'm like, okay, bro, you're the Joker, dude. You're the fucking Joker.
That's official, man. That costume is great.
I want to ask just one thing. When did Kick have their fucking crowning of their Joker? When did he get crowned Joker? Because that's what I want to know, when the competition happened. Because I've been a Joker a very long time. And I will tell you this, Joker's go through metamorphosis, he hasn't gone through his yet. He still thinks he's actually the fucking Joker.
Yeah. I love the Joker, man. The Joker is one of the best villains of the world, man.
But that's what I mean. But like, if you were to say, you know you're not the Joker, even if you were to do the cosplay thing, you know inside you are not the Joker. I know inside I am not the Joker. He doesn't know that yet. Fucking dude who said that he's the Joker of Kick, you're not the Joker of Kick. There is no Joker of Kick. It doesn't exist. You made it up.
Oh.
And if there is a challenge to be made, I'm laying it down now. I would be the Joker of Kick, but Kick ain't cool enough for me to be their Joker. So I will always be not the Joker. Because that was my name from the beginning, and it will always be not the Joker.
Oh.
All I can say to him is ha, ha, ha. You actually think you're a fucking Joker? You know you're not the Joker.
The Joker is the best crime. Listen, the Joker could really beat Batman. I really think the Joker could
remember, he did. In Flashpoint, he does. He does beat Batman. And then he gets the powers from, like, I think it's Ra's al Ghul, and he just sits there killing Batman over and over in many different ways. And he's like, I'm bored. I want my fight buddy back. So he gets his little fight buddy back, because he has no joy anymore. You know, he's just killing Batman in many different ways. Makes him, brings him back, kills him, brings him back, kills him. But, after a while, you don't want to do it.
And you know what? I think the Joker is smarter than Batman, too, because for some reason he whips his ass and then he leaves.
Remember, the Joker is good with chemicals. He's better at chemicals than Batman is. Batman has to study a bunch of shit, find out what this toxin does. He's in the fucking thing with the beakers. He doesn't know, because Joker made some crazy shit.
Exactly.
And Joker is smarter than Batman. Look, Batman is the reason Gotham City has problems. Think about it. They steal his chemicals. They make shit that he has to fight. He gets his company to fight against them, but they're stealing your technology and fighting you with it, you stupid.
Exactly. I think Gotham is working with the Joker.
Who are you going to trust? The billionaire playboy?
See? He knows. He knows. Listen. The Joker is working with Gotham City's mayor. They didn't tell you that in the comic books. They didn't tell you that in the movies. But when you really study the Joker, I think he was in the office. I think Joker came from the Gotham City mayor's office or something like that. Because he dressed like a politician or something like that. Like, you gotta pay attention to the theme. That character is not just a character. That character is a real life goon. Do you know that? Do you know that the Joker is a real goon? He's one of the best super villains ever. I'm telling you. The reason why I'm saying that is because, listen, the man is always attacking Batman. Like, you gotta think about it. Why is he even attacking Batman? He comes, he does his crime, and he does so much crime that the government gets scared, Gotham City, and the mayor puts out that sign. He goes on the roof and calls Batman. That's how Batman get notified. He look up in the sky. He see that shit. He see his bat symbol, the one that's on his belt. And he's like, no phone or nothing. I think, dude, does he call? Who has a red phone? I think he gets on a red phone, and the mayor calls him like, you gotta get down here immediately. So it's kind of crazy. Yeah, shout out to everybody out there tuning in. Listen, we're gonna go live again with some more people. How about that? Let's go check some more people out. Sky Days, what's going on? Okay. I want to make it. Okay, we're gonna start the next guest. Tell your viewers to join the box. What's that about? Viewers, you could tune it into the box if you want. Cause at this moment, I was gonna fall asleep on y'all. I was gonna fall asleep. And just let y'all try to plant that bomb in the Call of Duty. See, in Call of Duty, Search and Destroy, you gotta grab the ticking timer, and you gotta make sure you post it. That's a brief. Yeah, it's just crazy. You don't want a lot of time to go by and, things is just discombobulated. It happens and stuff like that, but only you have the, how Buffy said it? Only you can prevent forest fires. So, everybody gotta stay focused and don't be that burning fire of attitude and this and that. As you can see earlier today, we actually broke all the sorry about that, everybody. Listen, I took a little time out to, wait a second, I don't know what this is, but yeah, I had to get that off my screen. Shout out to everybody on my live tuning in. Okay. So yeah, we talked about the scuffle in the club. We talked about staying healthy and stuff like that. We talked about preparing the project. We've been covering a lot of bases with, this channel. Some people, want to keep partying. Me, I just can't keep partying. Sometimes I be so tired. I be like, listen, I'm not climbing all the way up those steps. And I want to say how somebody got I don't know. Then I started letting y'all know that Call of Duty, that game is so official. I put a lot of money, time, and effort into that gaming world. So shout out to everybody in the gaming world. Y'all can always feel free to tag me. I'm going to be on Kick, which is this. Y'all going to see I should do like a preview, but everybody needs a preview strike. They wanted 200 acres. You want to drop the news crew you want to drop everything that's not good for you, you got to get rid of it. Because I learned that it could be the same people that you run around and play with and laugh with. Those be the ones that's really being slick. And when you catch them being slick, they want to act like they never caused the problem. Trust me, you're the problem. Okay, so I went live with some people. Some people are I think some people are over happy or they're overly lost. That's what I feel. Okay, since we got another caller in right now, looking at the live, we're going to go into a battle. Hopefully, the person keeps it respectful at all times because...
Yo, listen, outside my house is a war zone right now, ready?
You know, that shit is
I live on the side streets.
Right,
Like, watch this. I'll show you. I'm in Providence, but I live in the side street on the club area. Watch this shit. The cops have been, they trying, they can't do shit. The cops don't give a fuck around here. We be fucking up.
Oh, wow.
Bro, you said, yeah, I was the only gringo at the club. My homie's Asian. He's like, bro, you go to the club? I was like, yeah, you should see when I bring the white homies I got. They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, Ellis Curdy knows me there. Like, they're coming over and making some tracks and shit. I can make fucking music. But I'm like, you can't make music that loud when this is going on. You know that, right? Because some of these motherfuckers will climb a building.
Oh my God, they'll call the police on you.
No, not even that. I'm saying hood dudes like outside and like after clubs get out and their bottles are gone, they'll be like, yo, I hear a beat. Climb that shit.
Crazy.
So, yo, and their hoes will be like, come on, come fuck me. And yo, straight up, I can hear it all the time. I hear some of the craziest shit outside.
Yo, you live in
I also had one of the best rappers in the city going over. I ran into him. He's in a fly suit doing security. I'm like, dog, I thought you hear that shit? I was like, dog, I thought you lived in New York City right now.
shit.
And he was like, nah, dude. And this kid's fly. Like, he's good.
Man, he gotta get his ass to New York fast, man.
Well, I mean, he's from here too, though. But they're very much. They're right outside. No, we ain't got shit. Thing is, you'll know this when we get on. So we get an African club, and then we got the clubs that the American blacks go to.
Yeah.
And all my roommates have been black, so they tell me, like, Chris, we don't go to that one club. I went in there once, they go, yo, bro, we know you don't belong here. The African club, they're like, yo, nah, you ain't like us. I was like, we know who you hang out with. I was like, what? I was like,
they crazy.
I was like, dog, I'm the one that's actually out here more. They hang out with me, if anything. I got more offended by that. They were like, literally, I tipped $15 on a fucking $6 fucking Corona.
Yeah, you look black too, man.
No, bro, I'm 10% Nigerian, but that's between the fucking knees and the fucking hips.
Yeah, man.
Dog.
Yo, it seems like a party is going on outside, though, man.
Yeah, no, they do that because I told you there's only 3 houses on my street. It's like a lot of clubs.
That's that club life, man. I love that club life.
District back that day, but now it's all hookahs, but every culture hookah.
Okay.
You know what hookah does to people. And it's all sorts of cultures doing different hookah things.
I was at a hookah club not too long ago.
Yeah, but the second floor is where it gets nuts. Like I'm going to places like, it's like straight up 8 Mile. You'd be like, yo, and I'm fine. I know my shit. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, the first time I went there too, I was like, yo, homies, yo, what are you like? Yo, like you're good, bro. And now everyone like they know me.
Right.
I remember one time my homie was coming over. He invited me to this party. He's like, yo, man, and he didn't even show up right away. It was all, I was the only white boys. I'm not even talking light skin. It was a straight up black. I was like, yo, this shit's wild. Let's go. And I'm good on my own. I'm not no Weird Al Yankovic, but I know my shit.
Right.
And now all of a sudden the cops raid that shit. And everyone's pulling out pieces, being like, what do I do with this shit? And I'm like, I don't know who's against each other. So I'm already here like, yo, I'm not worried about the cops. I'm worried about who the fuck's going to start a fight with me.
Oh, man.
And I'm with this, my homie. He's way bigger than me, a black dude. He's like, what do we do? I was like, bro, what do we do? Like, jump out a window. Let's see if we clear this fence.
Exactly.
And my boy was coming over. I walk out the door. I walk out a regular stairs. He goes, what boy? Where you been? I was like, what, did you just show up? He's like, yeah, get up there. We're getting fucked up. Everyone's leaving.
Oh,
I was like, okay.
shit. Everybody's leaving.
He's like, we're good.
Yo, that shit sound like a Yo, it sound like you live in a movie, man.
Oh, we're from Providence. The funny thing is, as long as you're in Providence and you're not like where you should be, like if you're like, obviously you shouldn't be on the south side, don't be there at a certain time because they're going to pull you over. But you're fine. Dude, man, they want drugs. If you can be drunk, hide the drugs. You're good. And that's not hard. They're not going to search you. They're going to look through the car.
Right.
They're lazy ass cops around here. And I'm not even just saying this as a wink. I've had friends that are black be like, there's a video of someone smoking a blunt, cruise control, a young kid, listening to R&B, singing, crying, down the whole south side.
Wow.
And he's just with his feet through the sunroof.
What?
He's going by cops. He's going by cops. And I've always tried to find this video again. I've seen it, and dude, it's insane. He does like 2 miles. And he's like crying his heart out. Like he's really feeling it. You know what I mean? He's like high as hell. He's like,
yeah.
He's like a cheese on. And he didn't give.
That shit
no
is
fucks.
official, man. Shit, he's
yo, we're the port city, dog. Coke Boys originally from here.
For real?
Yeah, the original sector, yo, I swear to God. The ones that don't fuck with French anymore because he went his way.
Yeah.
They're all from Providence. Our connections are fucking hot in that spot, bro.
Yo, because y'all got a lot of clubs up there, man.
We're closest to, we're now Boston, and everything's cheaper in Providence, and we're just as close to the port.
Yo, that's official, man. Ain't that somewhere near Boston?
They never talk about that, though. It's just like, once you figure it out, you're like, yo, it makes total sense.
Right.
New York don't got the good shit. So where do they get it from?
Yeah, everything is like around the same area.
Favorite you.
Yeah, man. You gotta let me know.
I figured it out.
So are they still making music?
No, here's the funny thing. I actually know the kid. He's an adult. He's probably older than your age. Like, how old are you? 45?
I'm in my 40s.
Yeah, okay. He's probably older than both of us then. I'm 35. He's his brother's 45, so he's going to be 50. And he showed me his brother's song, and he never said what he was. I listened to it. Yeah, right, my homie's here. So I listened to it, and I instantly knew. I was like, yo, dog, this sounds like old school fucking French.
Right. Yo. That beginning, that Coke boy way.
Oh, man, how you doing, yo? You know, I'm like live streaming over here, yo.
You live?
Yeah, we live right here, yo. What up? Oh, no, we don't play, yo. I'm not gonna play, no. Okay, no, I don't hear you, though. But, yo, not that top off now? That's crazy out there right now, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, no, originally, friend, no, because how I figured out was just hearing the beat. And he told me the whole story. He's a Puerto Rican dude, obviously. And he's like, yeah, my brother does the whole Diddy thing. He's like, yo, it was a long time ago, but something happened like that shit.
Right.
Yo, what up?
Hi.
My man,
where
yo.
are we live on?
Oh, Kick. I tried to figure out the other Kick, but I can't figure it out.
Kick?
What's going on, man?
What's
going on, my boy?
What's good?
Come on, now we just got here. We out. Black John Wick out here, the real transporter.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, make sure don't use in the chat. Say y'all shout out to saying B. Sure, everybody knows stuff.
You already know.
I'll be back.
It's great vibes, great partying too, man.
Yeah, I told you, yo, what did I tell you? He's one of the best rappers I see.
Yeah.
Oh, the studio?
And it's live. It's super live, man.
Bro, I don't even want to make it that live, bro. Yo, very much. I got there's a bunch of weed on here. If you want to roll up, like I got.
I can roll up for you.
I know. If you want to roll up,
Yes, I can.
I know. You roll whatever you want, you know.
Huh?
Hey, ready? What?
I did roll up. No. Wait. No. Did I? No, your friend did.
We're rolling up right now, so everybody like, subscribe, tune in. You know what I'm saying? Vibes is great.
Yo, chocolate rain. Yo, fuck that. Yo, fucking all that
Wait for me. I thought it was just cranberry, and it's not.
No, I did. Oh, I did.
And it's not. You said it was cranberry.
I said, this is my drink.
I got juice, I got vodka, I got nobody got
Yeah, they making the beats from scratch. I'm feeling that. They making the beats from scratch. They got the party going on. Everything is live. Everybody's tuned in, man. Listen, it's a great vibe. You know what I'm saying? It was just lit. You know, everybody's having fun, rolling up the ganja. You know, staying alert. You know, the ladies is out, fellas is out. They got straight to making that music. You get what I'm saying? Because it was hot out there. You seen the atmosphere. Everybody was just, it was like, I'm surprised. It was probably more people than that out there. But you know, it's a lot of clubs around, so everybody's having a good time. That's what it's about. Shout out to everybody tuning in on my channel. You know, we going heavy. We going heavy, man. We liking, we subscribing. And we showing love back to everybody else. So, like I was saying, on my podcast, you know, I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna be talking to the people this time around. Cause I was doing a lot of solo stuff. You know, me by myself. You know, that's how I started my channel. And then I started taking y'all to places, different places. I'ma start going to different spots, different states. And I'll be making my rounds at these clubs to get that single out. But y'all gotta let me know. Y'all gotta let me know. Y'all gotta let me know which songs to promote. You gotta let me know which songs you want me to do. You know, so that's gonna be so crazy.
Choose your song names, and then you just choose them.
Yeah, that's what I was telling them. Like they gotta go listen to these projects. Like F Y'all the Movie, Long Live the King, The Luxurious Life, Electric Maid, Sasquatch Returns, Icy Sasquatch, The Wilderness, The Embassy, Rich as Hell Album 1, Rich as Hell album 2. So that's actually 10 albums that is just wonderful. And it's a wonderful thing. Everything has a single on it. Comes with the sneakers. I'm just excited right now because I'm keeping the series alive with Rich as Hell Volume 1, Rich as Hell Volume 2. So shout out to all the fans out there. I know y'all want me to go live again with somebody else. And somebody else, we definitely could do that. I'm thinking about taking a nap on live. You can turn that down too. I'm not too sure what in the world I just want all the fans to know that I'll be working on some new projects. I'll be working on some new songs. And from here on out, guess what? From here on out, could you pass me that blanket? From here on out, right? I would be recording over my own production, right? So that's gonna be so wonderful that a lot of people are gonna be asking me like, yo, so who inspired you to make beats? Who inspired you to make music? Who's currently making me music? I'm gonna actually get into Call of Duty. Add me on the gaming system if you're ever playing. It's called Jermin Costor. And I'm gonna stream it on Billions Entertainment because it's a gaming platform for me. And whenever I want to do uncut videos or a vlog or freestyle or whatever it is, I will be I tell you, the crown is in that cave. I got so many projects that I want to put together for everybody. Some of those projects is gonna be like, I gotta actually get what I'm trying to get while I'm outside and make it snappy. You know, so I want to give a shout out to everybody out there tuning in. So, like, subscribe, share, comment. I know. You know, a lot of people like getting their hair cut with style, which is no problem. Gotta put the maintenance man on your idea of cleaning. So y'all gotta look into that. Yep. Shout out to the fans out there. We gotta make this thing I think, you know, it's not that people are cursed. I think he had super potential to keep asking. Yup. Some people need that inspiration, man. Right now, don't mind me, because I'm closing my eyes and I'm worrying about the next song that I could have made. Everything is single. The best thing is to come clean, stay focused, keep your mind on positivity. You know, it's hard. It's hard to find people on there that's genuine. Some people just, they can't take it anymore. They go crazy. They gonna say, then they do crazy things. Like I was saying, when I went to that bar, I seen a motherfucker threw a bottle across the room. Nearly hit me. I had to get up out of the way, and that shit landed insane.
Wake up. You're on your stream.
Oh yeah, no, they know. They know that I'm tired and I'm just listening to the new protesters, the new futures, the new looking at things start before they start. And it's used to identify your color and stay positive.
smell the weed. You literally just said that, so. Stop walking like that. It won't go anywhere.
Gotta be on point with these record sales. I'm trying to tell you. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. Because not only has this live improved, but a lot of people just can't dissect a book. And it gives you money. Meanwhile, you eating this shark, you gotta have tough skin. They playing games at an accurate, fun park like that. What's going on? Shout out to the fans out there and the single moms that did not ask for other things. That's a man's job. Well, we're about to break out with a whole bunch of stuff and stop saying that, because listen, once you women out there can pick up a sledgehammer, fully loaded milk it, that's amazing. The album is definitely on the way. I want to get everybody a chance to making different things and sticking to the topic. Mm-hmm. Dropping new music coming soon. This is gonna be so wonderful for y'all. So get ready. It should be out now. From 1 to 10, that project sounds like.
We need some blanket.
Alright, watch out. So, I don't know. I really don't know what to tell you. Shout out to the fans out there. What's going on, y'all? Tuning in. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end up doing some heavy metal. Yeah, I'm gonna end up doing some heavy metal. Probably just real heavy battle. Like, I don't know. Yeah, you might see me doze off from time to time. Like, you know, that's when was the last time you was like this? Like, that's dangerous. That's crazy. So, add me on the gaming, Call of Duty. I'm not a pro. I feel I'm getting there. But I gotta put some more work in. You know, from all over the board. Shout out to Sarah, Daphne. Shout out to Aaron. Shout out to Sep, C. Blxxw, 8630. Shout out to Uncutsingle, Awriterspodcast. We got McClain Dirty on IG. Marcella. Shout out to Marcella. And fast food. Some people will get it, some people don't. They'll be out ordering. Oh, why would you say that? You know, shout out to everybody out there. Don't let nobody ruin your day about not being you. You know, people love when you're you. Like, I don't know none of my fans out there, but it's about being new, reinventing yourself every time.
Mom is so cold, hot, anyway.
Shout out to the fans out there. Like, subscribe, share, comment. I really want to push it to the max. Who wants me to push it to the max?
Oh, no? For real? Okay.
That's the thing.
No,
Oh,
for real?
shout out to Daphne Queen. Shout out to Master or
No, for real? 1, 2, what?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm ready to drop this single, shoot this video while the album out. Just making things official. Like, the reason, another thing is this. You know why we all be getting, what's that shit called? 40 acres. You could have just There's a whole bunch of things to do. That is not one of them. But what do you do when you gotta have when things get slow? It's just in your city. I'm telling you, this here situation. Shout out to all the entrepreneurs out there that's doing their thing. Like, subscribe, share, comment.
Don't even go there, princess.
Yeah, we live. We going live. We turned up. Let's go back to versing someone, right? You know, I don't really like it, but I guess it's something to do. You know, you gotta stay positive. You know.
What's up, Jermin?
Yeah, what's going on, Nate? I was just telling my fans out there that it's about being healthy, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is just, they're not drinking enough water out there.
That's what I'm saying. Drink your fucking water.
That's what I'm saying. It just doesn't get any better than that. Yeah.
Stay hydrated, folks.
Yeah, man. So tonight we're on my podcast right now, the German Costor podcast, and everybody's just tuning in. They're subscribing. I've been sleeping on my live. I went to sleep. Somebody had to wake me up.
Me.
It was so crazy. But we trying to get like 3 hours in, man. We trying to get 3 hours on the live. That's right. On the juice. You hear that, everybody? You gotta drink that water.
Half your body weight?
Yeah, I know. That's kind of crazy. You don't want to pass out now. That's a little bit too much, but
dude,
hey.
I can't drink 75 pounds of water every day. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's you know what? That's kind of crazy.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter if it's converted to ounces or pounds. Like half my body weight is 75 pounds. Like I can't drink 75 ounces.
70 ounces? He said it's 70 ounces.
So if I weigh 150 pounds, I need to drink 70 ounces of water.
That's probably like 3 gallons. Am I right? I don't know.
I don't know how many ounces. I don't really find out.
Chat, I need you to look that up, man. 70 ounces. Is that 3 gallons? Chat is my chat is they're doing Roblox right now.
No, it's actually half a gallon.
It's half a gallon, 70 ounces?
Yeah. 0.546.
Okay. I was off. I think he might be right, especially the summer's coming up, so it's like it's definitely gonna be water. That's like water season.
Yo, chat. I'm playing Roblox.
I just drink beer to replace the water. Does that count?
He's definitely right. Nate is definitely right.
No, I just Googled it.
This is real. Yeah, man. So it's gonna be getting hot very soon. I think I'm gonna be going to the beach soon. Not only that, I gotta definitely make sure I get some off spray because there is a lot of bugs. Like a lot of bugs is gonna be flying around because in that heat, especially when you're traveling in moist terrain, because we're gonna be doing a lot of. Listen, I'm gonna take the fans out. We're gonna be going out, and yeah, we're gonna be going out. Yeah, he was doing his thing. He was doing his thing. He was out there. He was a little bit out there, but what can we say? Hopefully, he takes the knowledge that we all learned about this water, because listen, the summer's coming. It's going to be hot, especially for those that do not have AC. If you do not have AC, find you a fridge, a freezer to store your water. Yes, I'm telling you, because it's gonna get really really hot this year. Like, I'm talking about heat wave. Let me tell you why I'm telling everybody about this water thing, right? I seen an old man faint. He was probably like 67, maybe 50. Some people look older than what they are, so he probably was like, I'm gonna probably say like 50. Listen, this man fell face first on the ground. All I remember him saying is like, before he fell to the ground, he held on to somebody and said, "I'm dehydrated."
That's so tough.
And then he fell on the ground. And I'm looking from a distance, probably like 7 feet away. No more than 14 feet away. Probably 10 feet. And it looked bad, man. When I say it looked bad, because the ambulance came, threw him on the stretcher. Yeah, they threw him on the stretcher they just picked him up and threw him on the stretcher. It was like a different ambulance. I never seen this ambulance before. It's like, but it was a hospital ambulance though. He went to a safe place. Nothing funny. And it was like, wow. I would never forget that story. I seen it, I'm like, wow. And this is what happens when, like, why would you go out in that heat anyway? Listen, I'm gonna come up with a new saying. I'm not gonna put the can over the fly. I'm gonna say this. Some people be drinking hard liquor under the sun, in the heat. And I be like, how the hell do they do? I just be walking by and I be like, how do they do that? They don't buy no water. But hopefully people understand the message. So I've been going live all night, right? I got a lot of people up in they're viewing me and stuff like that, but they're not pressing the hearts. Y'all gotta go to the top of the screen, or I don't know how they send the hearts, but let me see something. Oh no, I didn't do that. Yeah, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah. It was so crazy just now. I was thinking about giving myself some hearts. I was like, how do I, like, does that box stay empty? You know what I mean? So, on the late night, we're going to be talking about all different topics. You know, listen, I'm going to need me some water in here because these lights is dangerous right now. Like, you see it? Yo, it feels like I'm in like a theater or something, like a classroom. Like, I feel happy for the kids that's getting out of school this week because I could just imagine being in the classroom and then they keep the lights on. Like, no classroom. I think that's why they have summer. I think that's why school is like, they get out in the summertime, because who in the world wants to stay in the classroom all summer, light beaming? Like, it's crazy. And then the food they give you, by the time you get to the lunchroom, the food is hot. They don't care. I never seen here's another thing. Since we on the topic of water, right? Out of all my years going to school, out of all my life, we talking about kindergarten, elementary, junior high school. They didn't have water fountains at when I was growing up. They didn't have water fountains in the school. They never gave out water. They always gave you milk. Who the hell want to just keep drinking
milk every day?
Cartons of milk? This doesn't make sense. So that's when, all the parents need to get together and change that policy, man. Like, you don't want your kid coming home from school, soon as you open the fridge and they see the milk, they faint. Like, what's wrong, son? What's wrong, daughter? What happened? And they just like this on the floor. Oh, milk. They're giving us too much milk at school. Yeah, it's just, they're just trying to milk them out. Yeah, so I'm so happy that I got through that stage. Listen, and then they start putting water fountains in the high schools because, listen, once you get a certain age and you could talk and you got some sense, guess what? We ain't drinking no milk.
We got water fountain. It's just that it's dirty. Ours is brown. It's haven't seen water fountain that's come out brown water.
Half of the water fountains don't even work. The janitor, he ain't fixing nothing.
We have a she.
She ain't fixing nothing. So that's a problem. It's like but you know what? I'm going to tell you. When you go in the teacher's lounge, you know that teacher lounge area? They got the coldest fucking water you could find in a water fountain. Ain't that some shit? They got the coldest water in the school. I was so happy going to the motherfucking dean's office. I'm like, yo, this is what y'all doing up here? This is what... They got AC. Like, just think about that. Now that you're not in school, and you think about it, you be like, yo, the motherfuckers was living. AC. Then they got that chair, that spinning chair with the cushion.
Ooh, I can't wait to have that.
The air was different. I'm about to apply myself to be a dean in a school nearby and stuff like that. Yeah, thank y'all so much for the taps, because yo, listen, I was naked with the taps. Like, I had, zero. Donut. Gone. So now I can actually breathe again. So now I think I'm gonna come out with that record. I'm gonna come out with a new record. It's gonna be crazy. So I was telling y'all before, I was dozing off. I was trying. You see, I was trying my best with y'all. Like, I was dozing off. I'm like, and I came back. I think we should go back live. You think we should go back live and bump into some more people? Get the hearts up. Let's see. We're gonna go and find out what's going on out there, because listen, it says they're finding an opponent right now. Nate is back. Nate the Great. What's going on, Nate? We back. We figured it out.
What'd you figure out?
Man, we figured out about the schools only giving the kids milk and not water. You remember that shit? You remember being milked out? They just giving you milk every time you go down to lunch? No water?
What's wrong with milk?
I'm trying to tell you. And then when you get to the principal's office, and the chocolate milk. You know what? That chocolate milk, it was a protest about that. They was like, listen, we need more chocolate milk.
You know what? Now I'm not going to sleep.
I'm glad.
Sit all the way over there.
I'm glad that, we were so young.
You just don't like chocolate milk because it's black.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, we didn't even ask them for strawberry milk. That chocolate milk had us like, we was like, yo, listen, man, forget that white milk. Let's get that chocolate milk in the building. They was fighting. It was fights. I was like, wow, man, what's going on out here? It was just pandemonium when I was growing up, man. They was fighting over that lunchroom food, the circle pizza. Oh man, it was crazy. Every day it was a brawl. On the juice, you know what I'm talking about, man. I'm telling you, it was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you, when they gave us that steak, that fried chicken, I was like, man, what's going on out here? And you couldn't go back up for seconds, man. That once you had one tray, that was it. I'm trying to tell you. Oh yeah, sometimes it depends on what teacher you had. They'll be like, you know what, you want another one, man? Go ahead, go back through the line. Oh yeah, you're right, because the lunch lady, I remember going back through the line when everything was all empty. And they like, I'm like, yo, what's up? And they'll have one more ready to go and shit. That shit was crazy. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, yo, you know what?
Nah, bro. If you had prison food, you wouldn't say that.
I'm trying to tell you, they had, yo, if they would have served yakisobe in elementary, I would have never ate that, man. Like, that yakisobe, like... Matter of fact, I'm gonna make a record called yakisobe. Cause, yo, you could Google it. You could Google that right now. That's like, what day was that? Like, those was, listen, it was a day that they served that to where some people would be like, yo, what's for child? And they'd be like, yo, yakisobe. You'd be like, man, I ain't going down for that. Some people would go for the walk. Some people was just going for the walk just to get out of their cell and shit, like, man, I'm out of here, man. I'm going to take that walk. But that shit was taking the risk. When you take that walk, they'll throw you up on a wall. No reason. You could get your ass beat just by going out. They know you ain't coming out for no damn yakisobe. They know you trying to come out to pass a note, to get some contraband or something, so they could jam you up. You would have to save that shit for the yard. Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. Yeah, man. Y'all got me up now, man. Yeah, just to look back and think about those small things, those days. It's like, wow. They put society. Listen, they put a lot on society, and just have us just going, man. Like, going through a lot as a kid, all the way till you get to an adult. You know. And it gets hectic. It gets hectic, but I'm glad we made it through that times, especially, what's that stuff called? Is it here? Yeah, wait a second. Yeah, especially, what's that stuff called? Wait, I think I can't find it. Nah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, everybody like, subscribe, share, comment. Right now, we're on the podcast, German Costor podcast, Awriterspodcast. And we just been tuned in to everybody. You know, different variety of people doing their thing. They're up late. They're streaming. Some people is partying, as you can see. Some people are reading books. Some people dressed up as Joker. It's all different types of humanity out there. And it's a real blessing to, you know, kick back and talk to a lot of people because, you know, it's social media. You know, social media is a great way to connect with different people and talk about interesting topics. You know, I'll be going live on BLxxw soon. I don't think tonight. I mean this morning, like right now. I'll be doing my kick. Check that out on my YouTube. I'll be posting a nice banner for kick on my page to let you people know that what to tune into. Bigo, tuning into Bigo Live. I'm gonna be going live on other different channels, right? And fans is gonna love it. Fans is gonna be tuning in. You know, a lot of people is gonna be tuning in, and you know, they love the conversation. They love, you know, they love the interaction, man. My gaming channel is going up. Shout out to everybody that's adding me on Call of Duty. I've been trying to get, I've been trying to go on, what stuff is that? Identity 5. I've been trying to get on Identity 5, but my phone has a lot of space. So I'll be cleaning out a lot of space on my phone to download that new game. I didn't play that game in a few months. Now I wanted to give it a little bit of time away from it because it's a very special game. It's like Final Fantasy 7, but different. It has that kind of vibe to it. I'll be going to my new spot. I'll have a new spot that I'll be streaming from. A few new spots. But I have a nice particular spot that I would like to record at. Kind of roomy. I should take y'all to the zoo. On Wednesdays, the zoo is free. So I should start streaming at the zoo. Who knows what kind of viewers I'll get. You know, I want to teach my viewers about the animals. There's a lot of animals out there. And that'll be cool. Yeah, it's just a lot, man. I'm really waiting on the album at this point. I turned the album in on the 13th. Right now it's the 15th. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers that's making a difference. A good, positive difference in their child's life. Besides that, I'm going through a thing to where it's like, listen, I need to start working on album 4. 3 is out, but it's only out in Japan. In a little sense, hip-hop scene, I want to say Hawaii, but it hit Tokyo before Hawaii. I don't know how that happened, but it's still a good look. Yeah, it's still a good look. So I've been trying to keep it all together and make sure the fans will help. You know, in whatever it is. I haven't necessarily feel any good just scrambling, if you know what I mean. You know, just scrambling here, scrambling there. It's just crazy. It's a lot going on to where it's like, I don't understand how one black man could take out a whole lot of these people. Like they just give them the power, give them the new ordeal. I'm trying to tell you, that image looked raw as hell. Man, I'm trying to get this project. See, I'm gonna tell y'all, this new album is so important. No, the series. Like album 1, album 2, album 3, album 4, album 5. I swear, shit just started. How should I say it? Shit just started taking off. Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to Board Now. Shout out to my boy on the Juice. S joined the chat. Yeah. So I appreciate all the watchers, subscribers, the fans. Without y'all, I would have a 0 on my heart. And, you know, since I'm communicating with y'all, something I don't really be doing, but I have to learn that, listen, life is short and it's about happiness. So the little bit of happiness that I got, that you're hearing, because, you know, I'm not a grumpy old man. I'm gonna go look at that movie too. Remember that movie, Grumpy Old Man? I want to see that shit now. So I'm not a grumpy old person. I'm young, and I want to pass on the happiness. You know, a lot of people will probably be like, you know, when you get on, when you get on the screen with somebody, they be like, they looking like I'm a gorilla in a cage or something, or alien in a cage. But I'm free, and the only box that you see me in is the square on the screen. That's the only box you're gonna catch me in. You get what I'm saying? So And it feels good because I'm up, I'm streaming. You know, I don't know nothing about getting paid on this thing, but I'm gonna try my best to try to figure out an avenue on, getting paid. We all gotta figure out this avenue. It's like we're all on that road. Put me on the road that lead me to winning a lottery. Yo, imagine winning a lottery right now. Like, you know what that would do? I think I would help. Listen, if I hit the lottery, I would have to not tell nobody. Like, I can't see myself telling someone, and they'd be more happy than me. I would have to be like, yo, tone it the fuck down, yo. You gonna get us caught with legal money type shit. So I can't. The main thing I'm saying this is because I would help people. There's a lot of homeless people out there. Like, it's at least, listen, it's at least 100 million people. You talking about 2 million people from each state. I had to do the math. 2 million people from each state broke. That's like 100 million people in the United States. And that's just a fraction. You know what I'm saying? So it's just out of control. It's insane. So I gotta focus and stay. I'm trying to think about. You know what I was just thinking about? I was just thinking about these damn celebrities, man. They not on my level for real. Like, these celebrities out here. Cause some of them is crazy. Some of them is getting in trouble with all of this money. I don't want to do that. Listen. Keep them cops, man, far away from me. Like, you got a bad day and go off with somebody, then that's their fault. You know? Yeah, I've been trying to make it through the live, man. I can't see me. I think this is gonna be. This is why I gotta put it inside of the I gotta put this in the archives of beats, right? Meaning that it's been done. Yeah, so shout out to the fans out there. Like, subscribe, share, comment. We trying to figure out, do we make burgers or do we make fish sandwiches? I gotta get you. I'll make sure you put on your game face with one step. That right there is the most incredible thing that is true, cheering somebody up, and then true again. The good thing about it is that you challenge yourself to order. So this is how she pulling up. Everybody pulling up a little bit of differences. You gotta hold it tight then. You can't blame somebody else because you got work and nobody embracing that shit. This album right here is a milestone. I don't know if I should surrender. I'm going to not only permanent, but I'm gonna put it in there depending on the sneaker and the status. He did not want to try its little beginning. So that's what's going on. Everybody say shout out to Nate. He's doing his thing. It's getting real late. That shit is wicked. Okay, that's crazy. You know, sometimes people can't hide that hate. I know you're probably like, where did that come from? Well, that's one thing I learned. You can't be doing great around people because they gonna look at you like you're not supposed to be doing none of that. Or they lunch you on the 13th. Yeah, it's kinda the same thing, but it's not. It's just a different avenue to try to help make money. The next part is doing shows. I gotta get back on stage, gotta get back in front of a soul crowd, let them know the name. So that's what you're gonna do right now? I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, comment.
Wait, is that a rope? What is he gonna be doing to Pinky?
Right.
Is he gonna kidnap Pinky? No, baby, Pinky's getting kidnapped.
We'll think something is wrong with him.
That is so sad. Wait, what? Is Mr. Black pretending to be baby Pinky now?
I think so.
Hey, yo, he looks so silly. Wait, they have no idea. He looks exactly the same as baby Pinky.
Pinky and Orange don't even notice a thing.
They gotta be lying. Wow.
Uh-oh, I think Mr. Black wants some food. Remember, this is Mr. Black, not baby Pinky. This is gonna be so weird.
I think about 2 weeks ago. I'm trying to tell you, if it's not 2 weeks ago, it's 7 weeks ago. I probably got the two mixed up. But this is funny, man. Ain't this some shit? The audacity of some people is just crazy. That hating stuff, that shit is new. To where you see all the young kids, they doing it. I could be with multiple women. Having 3 different wives is unacceptable. I'm trying to tell you. Shout out to Lee. Shout out to everybody tuning in. We almost there, y'all. We're gonna take it to the 3-hour note, and we're gonna post this vlog. There's a lot going on. I want to ask y'all about what's the shit called? I want to ask y'all about stop sitting around and do exactly what you need to be doing. The focus on next level rules, don't understand respect. It's just crazy. I never think I've seen a day where people are just, they coming together, they going. They coming together, they going. Like, every day is a new circle full of ideas, you know? So, shout out to everybody out there that's doing their thing. And yes, you only one school. You're getting a good school That's not gonna be acting the way how those people was acting. And hopefully they have a bathroom there. I don't know what was said. Shit. White niggas is definitely a part of it because we got our countdown of people that's really rooting for us and who's not, you know. Me, I'm automatically saying keep the twos at the top. It could be a whole 100 and be like, you know what? I'm giving this out to you. Right in front of her friend. Her friend probably like, listen, if I ain't turn around, you would have never got that bag. That's what her friend thinking, like, you gotta be kidding me. Recording. Go ahead, baby. It's good. It's on the table. I want y'all to understand that streaming with me is very fun. I know I was in the chat sleeping, but that comes from a little bit about what Boozy was saying. A lot has been going on, and you know, I don't be asking for no beans, man. That's like, it's just not me. That's what I'm talking about. I respect that. Some of the shit is just reheat. Some people don't know about that. They think it's all about picking up a gun or picking up something that's gonna harm them. You know what I mean? What's going on, everybody? I'm getting a lot of love on my. You are.
You're gonna be my bodyguard. Okay, that's no problem. You're not gonna let anything happen to me, right? Of course not. I'm gonna be the best bodyguard you ever saw. Let's go. Hear that, guys? I have protection now.
We got a big bed, which I refuse to sleep on. What's up with that? If you're tired, just go lay down like me. I'm so tired right now. I said, wow, I'm gonna have to put up a higher fence. Huh. He might be trying to climb the fence. Yeah. Lucky guy. What's up? You know I'm talking. You know I'm talking that talk right now. What topic should I talk about? Let's talk about let's talk about Trump. I'm trying to figure out. I gotta ask him this in person when I see him. I'm gonna be like, how did you become president 2 times? I don't recall this in any I never could recall that in 1997. Until the last one. Motherfucker, I'm gonna do him. This is crazy. We can't lose, especially in Call of Duty.
Why are you sitting on my computer?
Listen, if you're playing Call of Duty, add me now. Add me now. On CODM. Call of Duty Mobile. You know, it'll actually help it actually helps. A lot of things is dangerous. I stopped eating McDonald's too. Like that Big Mac is probably what I'll be going after, and the fries. If I step foot in there again, who knows? I don't know. Making it happen. You see, there I go. I was okay. You know what this channel is about. We're gonna go into. I don't really feel like going versus somebody again. You know what I'm saying? Because I might have to. Word. Imagine. Turn that shit, man. I can just imagine. like, yo, what's going on? Well, the good thing about it is that I've been dozing off on fans saying, get back up and give me my money's worth. So, shout out to y'all out there. It's been going off and on. Little sugar, it's still sugar, told you. Oh wow, I don't know where they come from. What? Is that your son? The woman said, yes, he is my son. The girl asked, can I play with your son? The woman sadly replied, no one plays with him. He is unwell. The girl smiled and said, I don't care about that. We are all the same. The woman became emotional and said, I'm happy my son has found a friend like you. The next day, the girl came to the boy's house and took him outside for a walk. At that moment, the boy smiled for the first time. In the evening, the girl told the boy's mother, today is the happiest day of your life because your son smiled. But the next day, the boy passed away. The girl ran to the boy's house crying. The boy's mother, with tears in her eyes, said, thank you. You gave my son the happiest days of his life. Saying this, the mother walked away, grieving for her son. Everybody is happy. Happy that I'm taking my podcast a little bit serious.
Who got my phone?
So it's gonna be a lot of people tuning in to my Kick, Bigo, Instagram Live, Twitter Live, and there's another thing that of me going live. I'm not too sure, but it doesn't matter. We'll be going live, right? The fans love it. They need more. They need more. They need me to go live. I'm sorry for sleeping on the live. Thank you. I look up. Oh, thank you, y'all. I got more people tuning in. And I got 6,000 likes. I'm going to tell you, when I was on here before, probably like 3 years ago, I was getting like over 250,000 likes. Yes, I'm telling you. Hey, what's going on, Jennifer? Yeah, I was getting 250,000 likes, and that made me really happy. I was so I was getting a lot of love. They was just tapping the screen, and I was like, this is, they should have did this a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rob. What's going on, Rob? Yeah, so everybody's tuning in, and I'm just happy because I've been through a lot. I got a lot of stories to tell. I want people to feel good and do good and spread that positivity on to others. Listen. Here's what I'm gonna say. Spread the positivity to others because you holding on to it. Yeah. You're holding on to the positivity, not giving it to nobody, not even yourself, and then you're throwing it away. Not you. You know what I'm saying, quote unquote. But it's like, I got a lot of anxiety. I can't be standing up with a hell dude. Yeah, so I'm telling you, there's a lot of stuff out there that's real. Right? Oh wait, let me. Hey, do not cut off. Could you cut back on that light?
Jeremy, you gonna pay on that? It's high.
It's high. It's high. I'm high. Are you high? Shout out to the fans out there. What's going on? Yeah, I fell asleep. Listen, it's hard. I just started doing this. I will. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was going live, right? And oh yeah, by the way, everybody tune in to wait a second, I'm gonna tell you right now. So I need y'all to like and subscribe on my YouTube, right? Like and subscribe, share, comment, right? Now, I was on my live, right? I was on my live for probably like 3 hours. I posted it up to my YouTube, and fans, they loved it. They were subscribing. People loved the vibe, me communicating with others. This is prior to this one. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna do another one, but I want different people, different variety of people on my live, right? And maybe they'll like it even more. It gets me hyped to see people give out great acknowledgement. It feels good to where a lot of people tune in because I tell you, I had a lot of cold Christmases. No gifts, no tree. And it felt wrong. A lot of people don't celebrate holidays, but sometimes that's the only thing to get you feeling like, like you have something. So, these lives that I'm doing is like Christmas now, to me. But the gift is the fans. The gift is the people. They're real. Just like this. If you pinch yourself right now, you're gonna feel it because it's real. Life is real. Katie, what's going on? Favorite cum dumpster? Hot wife from Texas. Hot wife. Listen, that's dangerous. Hot wife? Yeah, but it's still a good thing. It's the most good thing ever, right? Now, I really want to promote this new album, man. This new album. We on album 3 for all the fans right now. For all the fans that don't know, we're on album 3. It's probably out right now in the USA. Nectar to Honey. But strangely, it's in Japan. Wow. Well, you know, gotta eat. David B, what's going on? Shout out to him. Shout out to Katie Smith. Shout out to Favorite Cum Dumpster. Like that name sounds too crazy. Not knowing that his bodyguard is going to take him out to spend some money at the gym. You gotta stay worked out. Shep, things is turning into a problem. You know, I'm talking about a lot that's going on, but you gotta remember, 10 years ago, see, forgiving somebody when they're wrong, who could do that out there? Shout out to everybody throwing me those hearts. Listen, I appreciate it, I love it, and I'm keeping you entertained because, listen, whatever part of the world you on, I know it's hectic. You know, there is always short of some type of supply nearby. Like, you might have peanut butter, no jelly. You might have what else? What else is the opposite? It's just damn near everything is like a throw off. He didn't let himself sit down.
His parents still said the boy looked like a monster. The whole class burst into laughter. At lunch, the bully walked up to him again. He said he ate like
That's
a
why I
monster
be telling you to fix your face. These people are watching.
called him ugly. The boy walked to his mother.
They be watching like, yeah.
When he got home,
Switching is good. It's just a part for you to keep yourself clean, healthy. I'm telling you. I'm gonna try to play excuse me. I'm gonna try to play a new game. Not on here. Yeah.
Talking bad about it. The boy felt heartbroken. Jack said he only befriended the boy on purpose, so the boy was completely disappointed. That's how he lost his only friend. The next day, Jack noticed the boy no longer spoke to him, so he rejoined the bullies. But the bullies mocked other classmates every day. Jack missed being friends with the boy because the boy was kind and never made fun of anyone. One day, the school held a field trip in the forest. The boy ran into two older bullies. They mocked his appearance. Jack stood up bravely to help, but was pushed to the ground right away. At that moment, the boy stepped in front of Jack. He even raised his little fist. Just then, the rest of the class showed up. Together,
Yeah, you don't gotta throw nothing at the kids to prove your point. That's not a hidden thing, and son is nice. So to be rapping alongside maybe your favorite artist, you know, people see things and they be like, yeah, I want that. So that's how it is. Shout out to my fans. What that say? It said 8,000 likes. Let me screenshot that. That's kind of cool, but listen, you know, I'm not begging for clout. At one point in time, you gotta look at it. I am the clown. I'm back. Shout out to everybody. I know I took a little intermission. That's what happens. Listen, that's what happens when you stream for a high period of time. Like, you just be wiped out. Shout out to Will, man. What's going on? It's crazy because I'm really into the music scene. I'm really heavy in that music scene. It's like let me see, what is that? He gives her all the money and also takes out a gold coin from his pocket and offers it to her. At first she refuses, but then it's like being a superhero with no powers.
This biker was cruising along peacefully when suddenly these Indian kids threw a bike in front of him. But the biker knew what they were doing and immediately stopped the bike. But the kids did not like this and tried to get him to pay for the damages.
The kids tried to get up out of that nonsense they was in.
This really annoyed the biker, and he was not going to let them get away with it. He got off his bike and tried to talk to them calmly, but they wouldn't listen and even tried to push the biker away. They even tried destroying the bike themselves to make it look like the biker had hit them. Then one of the scammer kids made the biggest mistake by blocking the biker as he tried to leave. Then one of the kids tried distracting him while the others started hitting his bike.
Yeah. I can't wait to get back on my gaming. Y'all gotta add me on the gaming. Like and subscribe to the music channel, Billions Entertainment. And you know, and having fun. Y'all think I'm gonna shut this thing down? No. I don't want to.
It seems like everyone will come to my party.
I shouldn't need to.
I thought everyone would come to my party.
You know, I favored everybody down the list. So when it's time for me, I'm gonna be picking up enough medicine. Yeah. Shout out to the fans out there. I'm so happy that we actually brung it up. We brung it all the way up.
Happy birthday, Mama.
As you can see. When I went live earlier on another bridge, it took me, I was tuned into like insane. Hold on, let's put that in your pocket.
A mother is lifting heavy blocks when her soldier son returns home from duty. He sees her struggling and feels upset, but the mother tells him to hide so he can see the truth. The son hides nearby. His wife arrives and harshly tells the mother, "Because of your slow work, I lost $200,000. You must work faster." The mother replies, "This is unfair. My son sent me here for treatment, not to work like a servant. You were supposed to take care of me." The daughter-in-law says, "You came here as a worker. Until your son returns, you'll keep making these blocks." She leaves. The son watches and cries, thinking, "What have I done? After Dad passed, she raised me alone. I've done injustice to my mother." He comes out and hugs her. "Forgive me, Mom. I'll fight for you. That woman won't stay with us anymore." Later, the daughter-in-law insults the mother again in front of her friend. "Did you make breakfast? Are you the maid or the owner?" The mother replies, "I'll bring it now," and leaves to serve food. The friend says, "You're lucky. You got money, this house, and a maid after marriage." The daughter-in-law says, "Yes, but as long as this old lady is alive, she owns everything. I'll trick her soon and get it all in my name." The mother returns with food, but the daughter-in-law says, "Will you eat this too? You don't deserve it," and gives her cabbage leaves and tomatoes. Just then, her husband calls. She quickly lies. "I take great care of your mother. She's doing much better. Talk to her." The mother, holding back tears, says, "I'm fine, son. Your wife takes good care of me. I hope you'll see it yourself." The wife ends the call and says, "Stay in your limits. Now finish your food. We have blocks to fit before customers arrive." The son comes out and snatches the leaves from his mother. "This is too much. Now I have proof. I'll expose her and divorce her. I'll marry someone you choose." Later, the daughter-in-law scolds the mother again. "Hurry up, a customer is coming. No laziness today." The mother asks, "Why are you so cruel to me? What have I done?" The daughter-in-law says, "You're like a stone in my shoe. I don't like you." The son hears this and gets angry. He says, "Who gave you the right to treat my mother this way?" Hearing his voice, the wife gets scared. "You're back."
Yes, yo.
But the husband says, "Is this
So
how you
glad.
treat my mother with cabbage
We
leaves?"
about to wrap up this session in a few.
She begs for forgiveness and says,
I'm sorry I was dozing off. It happens.
He
I could have finished this up a long time ago, but I said, nothing is so. Her mom should throw some great advice to the warriors out there in the sit sites. I wonder. Yeah, so they're streaming the album right now. All of them, because they all official. No matter which one you play, it's gonna come out official. Yeah, I could barely keep my eyes open, but it's all good. I gotta give y'all the tour of the outside because I don't be going live on my other channels, so this is the first time, the strange time of a new beginning. Right? It's just shout out to everybody out there. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Y'all probably like, man, go to bed if you sleepy on the live. That's not me sleeping. That's me recharging. Trying to get the fans alert for this new project. This new album. I produced the whole entire album. 15 songs. I produced 15 tracks. I was kind of nervous recording it because I went in a whole different genre. I'm building myself up differently. So I felt good making it. I also did a mixtape called Death of Mixtapes. That's my last mixtape of me rapping over everybody's beats. So, you know, after I released that, there's no way in the world I'm rapping over anybody production. I don't care if it was for free, I ain't rapping over it. I need my own stuff. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what I did. Shout out to Europe. Shout out to Europe. What's going on? My boy, he's in Australia right now. What's up? Green Eyes. Shout out to Green Eyes. Much love, much respect, much everything. So the main thing is this. The main thing is that we did it. For everybody out there, I need y'all to like, subscribe, share, comment on my YouTube. You see it in the description. So, let me give a shout out to everybody that actually tuned in, right? I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the 8,000 likes. 43 people on my live. Tune into my YouTube, Billions Entertainment, BillionzEnt. It's gonna pop up, and you're gonna subscribe. So you're gonna be tuned in. Not only that, I'm about to give you a shout out. So, give you a shout out. Probably give you a shout out on the album too. So, let's go down the list of my lucky viewers. Shout out to Green Eyes, Aiden, JJ, Jai, Will, Brian, Kathy Smith, Favorite Cum Dumpster. Wait a second, somebody just tuned in. Cars, shout out to Cars. Coles, shout out to Jennifer. Shout out to Lucky Guy with Hot GF. What's good? Shout out to Lee. That's girl, Lea. Shout out to S. Shout out to Board Now 2024. Shout out to On the Juice, my boy Juice. What's going on the Juice? Swiss Tonic 999. Shout out to Hello. Shout out to On the Juice again. I'm gonna give you a double shout out. Shout out to DL. We gotta get you out of there. Shout out to Midtown Sloppy. Shout out to Matter of Fact 000. Shout out to Daphne. Shout out to Sarah. What's going on? Shout out to Falco. My boy Falco in the building. Shout out to Aaron RC. What's going on? Shout out to Blxxw 8630. Shout out to Uncut Gems. Shout out to Avenue 297. Shout out to Marcella love. Sing Marcella on IG. Okay, you know, I'm gonna tune into Sing Marcella. Let's see what she's about. Shout out to Sky Days 13. What's going on? Shout out to Old Ghost Lady. Oh. Shout out to Mr. B. Shout out to South FL Club. No, South FL Chubb. South Florida in the building. What's going on? Shout out to S. Shout out to Logan 24. Shout out to Joe. Stephen. Shout out to oh man, I want to know how to say this. Alessandro. I had to give it that zing. Okay. Shout out to Jesse Miller. Ellie C. What's going on? Shout out to Fool to Think. Alright. Shout out to Pennies. Shout out to my boy Kneecap. What's good? Shout out to Panties and Throat. You sent a disco ball. What's going on? Shout out to Kappa 27. Shout out to Emily Dallas. What's going on, Emily Dallas? Yeah, shout out to everybody that came in. Shout out to Dawn. What's going on, Dawn? Yes. Dawn likes Downey. Very clean. I like that. So, you know, Summer Sky, what's going on? So, basically, everybody tuned in. I favored everybody. Wait a second. Let me see something. I favored everybody, right? And I favored everybody, and thank y'all for actually tuning in, coming in, and, you know, enjoying my live. Very important, because, you know, you probably have some, I think the most funniest thing on here was me trying to complete my live and then all of a sudden falling asleep. You know, trying to get charged up again to get back on to, you know, let everybody know what's going on. So, I'm going to let y'all know, I'll be back, right? I'll be back. Like, subscribe, share, comment. I'll be on YouTube. I'll be posting this on YouTube, so thank y'all for the 8,000 likes, the 45 viewers. We're going to do this together. We're going to get a lot of subscribes. We're going to get a lot of views and continue to grow, right? I'm going to give y'all a treat. Let's go live one more time with somebody. Let's see the next person that's out there before we get up off of here, right? Let's see what's going on. And yeah, shout out to Ace. What's going on, Ace? Yeah, everybody out there is having a great time. I'm not sure if y'all can hear me. Is my mic on?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. So every everybody's everybody's doing their thing, and I'm actually about to get off the live, but we are with Ace right now, and we're gonna post this on my podcast on YouTube, and then we're gonna slowly be climbing the charts of streaming for a long period of time, and talking to the fans, and talking to people around the world, because everybody's having a good time. You know what I mean?
There you go. Where you from?
I'm from New York City. New York City.
Okay. There you go. I like that. We are on way different coasts. I'm on the West Coast, so we got positive vibes from coast to coast.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's mad love right there. West Coast in the building. East Coast.
I'm from Seattle, but I've always wanted to go to New York. New York's the shit. I mean, the history there. You gotta go to New York at least once.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And that's kind of cool that you said that, because Seattle, even though it's super far, that's actually like a cool place too. Like, it's really cool there.
Yeah, I mean it's different. There's a lot of it's a big mixing pot. You feel me? Which I mean, New York kind of is like a mixing pot as far as like the Caribbean and shit. Like there's all different types of like, I mean, it's kind of like that, but just the West Coast. Seattle, I say, is like LA with nature and less people.
Yeah, okay. That sounds really interesting, man. Because a lot of people gotta know, like, I'm glad that you said that, because now people could get like a nice understanding of it. Like, it's like LA with shade, right? Like you said, nature, like it's a kickback spot.
I mean, like, when you go to LA and you go up in the mountains to look at the city, it's hot as fucking shit. You can go up on a hill with, like, beautiful trees and water and shit while looking at Seattle. Like, there's a lot more to it than just, like, but LA's dope and all, but there's just too much going on in LA, in my opinion. And there's a lot going on in Seattle, but I feel like the nature and the vibes and shit balance it out a little bit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, man. I think one day I'll be up there to visit Seattle, and just like going shopping, because you see the drip that you got on, that's like what we will wear in New York. Like, so it's just straight flyness going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got a lot of like. I'm just wearing some Nike shit, but we got like a lot of. I mean, just like I'm sure it is in New York, we got like a lot of people that strive to like make clothes and music and like everybody just trying to find their avenue. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. How's the party scenes up there? Like, do they have like open mics and something like South by Southwest?
I mean, there's always something to do in Seattle. I mean, like, always. Like, when the clubs close, you go to a different place. There's underground spots. There's always shit going on.
Right.
But, yeah, there's, like, open mics, a bunch of events and shows. We luckily got a hockey team, football team, baseball team, soccer team. So we got stadiums, and we have lots of events that happen over here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Matter of fact, you know what I wanted to ask you? What's the basketball stadium up there? It's the Seattle Sonics, right?
Yeah, we need to get them back, but we built a stadium because they said our stadium wasn't good enough. So we built a stadium like 5 years ago, something like that. We got a hockey team, but we're still waiting on the NBA to give us our basketball team back.
Oh, damn. So
yeah.
Like, okay, in the NBA, Seattle Supersonics, they don't have their own stadium?
I mean, it used to be Key Arena, but then when we sold the team, Key Arena was considered too small. So we rebuilt it into like this expensive ass nice stadium. And the hockey league, NHL, gave us a team. And now we're just waiting for the NBA to either expand or one of the bad teams sells and we get the Sonics back, kind of thing.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because, you know, that's good that you said that, so now people would know exactly, like, what's going on with that. And that's kind of cool. That's like some cool history right there with that.
And a lot of people, like the Thunder, OKC Thunder, they used to be the Sonics, and you'd think, like, oh, you got to be a Thunder fan now. Nah, the Seattle history is the owner of Starbucks owned the Sonics and said, I'm going to sell them, but we're never going to move them out of Seattle. He sold them. They instantly moved to Oklahoma City. So it's like, fuck them. And now they make profits off all the Sonics jerseys, all that Seattle gear. So that's like, yeah.
Wow.
But Seattle doesn't really take kindly to OKC. Not because it's OKC, but just the whole way everything went down.
Oh, shit. So they moved it to OKC?
Yeah, because like we had Russell Westbrook, we had Kevin Durant in like their rookie years, and then right after that they switched them. Like Kevin Durant's second year, he was in OKC because of that.
Oh shit. And you know what? I was so tuned into the game that I didn't know that they actually did that. They never said nothing about it.
Yeah, that shit was whack.
Damn.
But ever since then, I've been like a Celtics fan because my uncle played ball for the Celtics. He played for a lot of teams, but I liked watching him when he played for the Celtics.
Exactly.
And but lately I just been like, fuck, man, give me my team back. Give me the Sonics back.
That's it.
Yeah.
Shit is crazy, man.
You know how it is, that like that pride for your city, that like wanting to, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Especially
like, bro, could you imagine if y'all lost the Knicks or something?
That's what I'm saying. It's so crazy. I was about to say that the Knicks was actually in the Final Four. So at least they made that cut, and it's like,
hey man, they doing a lot better than they have before.
Yeah,
I got love for the Knicks because I'm a Mariners fan with baseball. We ain't never won shit, so like I like the underdog. I want to see the little guy punch the big dude in the mouth.
Yeah, like just get there, like, you know, make the fans like, oh, they made it.
Yeah, that was you had us on our toes kind of thing. Like you gave us something to watch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what
I couldn't imagine the Nets though. The Nets, they hard to watch.
Yeah, they hard to watch too, man. They got the stadium in Brooklyn though, so it's like they did that.
Yeah, it's all just money at the end of the day, but I love sports. It's a good source of entertainment. I love music. Music's real big in my life.
Yeah, man. That's what it is, man. You an artist or no?
No, I don't like put out any music. I be fucking around and shit, but I do like music promoting. So like, if an artist I know is coming to Seattle or somebody I know from Seattle is going on tour, I'll help like promote it and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool, man. That's what it is.
Yeah,
man, that's exactly what it is. Well, listen, let me tell you, Ace. I've been on here for 3 hours. I'm about to post this on YouTube. If you want, you can like and subscribe. I'm gonna add you too, man. Shout you out.
Oh, I got you as well.
And we could definitely, you know, I'm gonna be back on here tomorrow, so we could just definitely. I mean today, we gonna definitely
we can connect for sure.
Yeah, man.
Go run a bag up or something.
You know what I'm saying? No, definitely. And shout out to all the fans. Shout out to everybody doing their thing. All right, Ace. Thank you, man. Word. That's so cool because see, Ace, he's doing his thing. He's from Seattle. You know, Seattle is a great place. I always wanted to go there. I didn't go there yet, but Great place, great vibe. And you know, there's a lot of different places out there I would like to travel to. So, I just want everybody to have a great time. Stay tuned. Tune in. Shout out to Ace. Shout out to Ari that just joined. What's going on, Ari? Shout out to Dale S. What's going on, Dale? And yeah, that's about it. So I want everybody out there to have a good, safe night. Do what you gotta do. Drink water. And yeah, just tune in. Alright, so we'll be back after these messages. Let's go.